everybody. My name is Janet Beylin. I'm part of the education staff here at Cranbrook Institute of Science, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about taxidermy. So we have quite a large collection here of taxidermied animals, and so often we get the question, is it real? And look back at this, and so what do you think? Do you think this is real? And the correct answer to that is, well, some of it is and some of it isn't. So, taxidermy really became popular in Victorian England. At that point, there was a lot of discovery of new species, and people wanted a way to be able to preserve them in the way that they actually looked, the hair they had, the poses that they struck, and things like that. So what's happening here is you have the skin of an animal, and you put it over some kind of a mount or a base. So initially, that would be literally just a wooden structure and padding put over that. As time has gone on, things have become a lot more sophisticated. So, in terms of my question, what is real? When you begin with taxidermy, you are starting out with the skin of an animal here. So this is a fox, and as you can see here, okay, it is entirely empty on the inside. I put my arm all the way in. I know that looks a little bit creepy here. So what we have here, clearly there's nothing on the inside. There's no meat, there's no bones, but what we do have is the skin and all the things that are attached to the skin. So when we're looking at this, okay, you might be able to see that the nose is here. The whiskers are here. Okay. The ears are made of cartilage and skin, so the ears are here. Coming down to the feet, the paw pads are here, and the nails are here as well. Okay, all the way down here, we have the tail as well. One thing we don't have are the eyes. So when we think about this, everybody, are your eyes made out of skin? No, they're made out of different stuff. So when an animal is skinned, the eyes are going to be separate. They're not going to be preserved, but the skin and everything attached to it, all the hair, the whiskers, things like that, those are. So this is going to be what people will use as the basis for a taxidermy. Okay. Again, you can have any kind of a different mount. You can have you can purchase a mount now for deer heads, things like that. Or you can still have something where you are building a mount for it from scratch. So it's kind of interesting because taxidermy crosses the lines really between science and natural history and art. The ones that are done well are absolutely beautiful, incredible. You can see in some cases the veining underneath a leaping animal. You can see a lot of energy and activity. Again, it's an art form, so some of them are not looking so good. So back to what's real here. When we have a look at this, then, okay, so we've talked about how the eyes are not here. Also, you notice there's not a whole lot left of the mouth. So we think of teeth as being incredibly strong, but when the animal dies or the person dies, they become very dry and brittle. So almost always, when you have a mouth open in a snarly kind of situation like that, then that entire mouth assembly is going to be artificial, and always the eyes are going to be artificial too. But here on our grizzly bear, these very long, curved and imposing claws, these are absolutely real, and the fur is real as well. So, all right, so when we see you next at the Institute, maybe you'll have a look at some of these other things, and you will know which parts are real and which parts are not. Take care, thank you, bye-bye.